no one's going to do this, I realized, unless I do it, okay? The whole thing has to be pioneered.
Bill Briggs first felt the call of the Tetons in Wyoming in the early 1950s while attending Dartmouth. He would visit the area for rock climbing and skiing excursions.
The introduction to experiences here in the valley convinced me I wanted to live here. Here's my people. I got a whole community of independent dudes, rugged individualists, all joined in this one community. And boy, did I ever want to live here.
After relocating to Teton Valley, Briggs developed a revolutionary ski education program based out of Snow King in Jackson. But his biggest mark on the sport of skiing came in the form of blazing new ski trails all throughout the Tetons and beyond.
Yeah, so in the 60s, Bill skied, Buck Mountain, South Teton, Middle Teton, Mount Moran. I think those accomplishments inspired this whole new generation of skiers to be able to do those things. They gained a little bit of experience, and then they realized maybe I can do that too, because Bill did it. I know it can be done.
Briggs' crowning achievement came when he decided to become the first to make a ski descent from the top of the Grand Teton, despite having a permanently fused hip.
So I'm saying it's possible. I said, no, it's impossible. No one's going to do this, I realized, unless I do it. Okay, so I'm the one that has to do it. The whole thing has to be pioneered. Okay, so I go on up. The climb up through that narrow cliff section just above the couloir, it's a steep section. Okay, steepest part of the mountain. And you can't really bring your foot up and kick a foothold in the snow because your knee is up against the snow, okay? So I turn ski poles upside down and lean back enough and get back enough away, okay, that I can bring the knee up and kick foothold. Then you change feet and you do the same thing again. Okay, it's the same leg, because I can't do that with the other leg. Climb up through that, make it up onto the east snowfield, and then it's just a matter of climbing on up. Well, that's very physically challenging for me. I'm pretty exhausted on top. Then you have to get the skis on. You have to get the crampons off to get the skis on. Well, the straps are frozen on the crampons. Okay, I gotta melt the snow on that. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. You try to put the ski on, and you get one on easily, the other one when you go to put it on, and you're on a hard crust, and there's no flat place to do it. It works something or other to get that on. Okay, get the skis on. Whew, okay. That's done. Now here comes the easy part, just to ski. You ski down through the rocks, wonderful fun and everything else, and you get off the crust and it's going to break through. You know it's going to break through. And you have no idea where. Okay, go ski on out, plump. Now we have the ridge to ski. This is the Upper Petzold Ridge. And you go down this thing, and it starts out plenty of space, and it gets narrower and narrower and narrower as you go down. Boy, the snow is just right, and the skis are performing just right. Wow, okay, so that's just neat, okay? And that couldn't be any better. And then you're gonna go out on the east face, and you know it's gonna slide. Okay, so that's going to be an avalanche going down. So you cut the slope at the exact place that it needs to be cut. When it starts to get the steepest, you cut right across that, and everything below slides out. And everything above stays there. As you come off the east face and you come into the couloir, you've got a little rock band to get through, very narrow. How to get through that? Boy, because it's only a ski length wide. Okay, so I figured out how to do the turns and that. Turn this way to go into it, this way when you're in it, and then this way as you come out of it. And it's one swoopy of a turn, okay, with the straight leg, the fused leg, okay, on the downhill side. Get that all worked out. Okay, so go through and do it. Yeah, the tails of the skis hit the rock. From there on down, again, seems like it's going to be pretty easy, but then you get this rumble, you know, this, you have to ski across. Okay, that's done. Ski down, and there's a ice thing in there. You run out of snow, but you've got ice to go over. So I had put in a fixed rope. And the idea is to have the whole retreat taken care of on the way up, okay? The rope is already fixed. I can grab a hold of the rope, ski this way, turn, ski that way, and one more and I'm back on the snow below. And I go over to Teepee's Glacier, okay, to ski over to that. All part of the experience. Fabulous, okay, what a fabulous experience all of these things turn into, okay? And I get out of Teepee's Glacier and out onto the, run out for the Middle Teton Glacier. And anyway, we get down, I meet some friends in the meadows, go down a short ways and come across a couple, you know, coming up the trail, whatnot. Oh, you've been skiing? Yes. You know, where'd you ski? On the Grand. How far up? From the top. How many times? Oh, just once. Well, that's too bad. Good fun. You go down to the valley, and of course, nobody believes you. And I could see the tracks. Okay, I could see the tracks. So I call up Ginny Heidi Cooper at the newspaper and say, Ginny, I just skied the Grand yesterday and I can still see the tracks. She said, stay right there. I'll come up, we'll fly up and take a photo, which she did. We made a poster out of it. Anyway, big challenge, great fun.